A vote on a smoking ban ordinance in the city of Irving tonight led to the resignation of 3 board members of health. They feel the city ignored their calls for a complete smoking ban. Fox 4's Brandon Todd joins us from Irving to explain what happened tonight.
Right, Clarice, and that was some of the fallout that happened after this vote tonight. This new smoking ban that the council voted in goes much farther than the previous ordinance that had been on the books for some 9 years. But many here tonight think it didn't go far enough. That ordinance would ban smoking in all new businesses, including sports bars where you can currently smoke. You could, however, still smoke in tobacco shops. Now, the controversy seems to lie in an exemption given to 8 restaurants and bars that already allow smoking or have cigar rooms, kind of like Cool River. They were the ones that were mentioned tonight, which they spent several $1 million on a separate ventilation system for their smoking section. Lots of people here supported a 100% smoking ban on all restaurants and bars. Dr. Michael Chu, the chairman of the city's Board of Health, he wanted the council to pass the 100% smoking ban for restaurants and bars that he and the board suggested 2 years ago. And to make that point, he, along with 2 other Board of Health members, pledged to resign immediately if the council passes anything less than 100%. And they, in fact, did that. I want to let you listen to the mayor's closing statement criticizing the ordinance for being too weak, then a comment from Dr. Chu before he resigned.
This ordinance as written tramples all over the rights of all other retail owners that cannot have smoking. Movie theater owners, grocery store owners, basically any other retail establishment. We're somehow giving 8 owners in this city special rights and privileges, and we are creating discrimination in the law, which we should avoid at any cost.
If they're ignoring us, then what am I doing here? I mean, what is the point of serving on an advisory board if your advice is not going to be followed?
Now, that exemption has drawn much criticism from Dr. Chu and others who say the city is choosing profits over health. The mayor also pointed out that the ones here tonight to support the ordinance were from the restaurant business, specifically Cool River. Now, there was a group of citizens that had formed called Smoke Free Irving Coalition. They had T-shirts tonight. Basically, on the front, all it said was 100%, signifying the kind of smoking ban that they wanted. They said they will not go away. They will keep fighting for that 100%. Clarice?
Brandon, there was talk that some of the council members were going to try and offer changes to the ordinance before the vote. Did that happen?
Right, they did, in fact, try to offer some changes. A couple of them did. One councilman proposed a 5-year sunset rule, basically saying that in 5 years, every business will be smoke-free so that those 8 that had the exemption would kind of have 5 years to plan. Another councilman offered an amendment removing ventilation of restaurants from the language of the ordinance, saying, in his opinion, the ventilation doesn't even work. And that amendment failed due to the lack of anyone who would second it, Clarice. So there was an attempt to make some changes to it to make it a little stronger. However, those who wanted to support it had their mind made up already. Clarice?
Brandon Todd, live in Irving. Thank you.